What's up, YouTube? Angry Jackalope Rob Ricks. I'm here. I'm going to be doing my answers. You guys asked some questions on my last Ask the Jackalope, and I never got around to answering those questions. So I'm going to go line by line here and answer these. So let's see here. Eric Sherman asked, how do you feel about popularity of people performing bad acts or bad behavior versus people doing good things and acts? In the news and social media, people are getting attention for doing bad things no matter how small the act is, instead of showing the good side of people. Not all people are bad, but if you watch the news, you would think that people are horrible to each other. I hate that. I am raising kids in this culture. Kids nowadays see that if they want attention, being bad is the easy way to get it. How do you feel about the way our culture is moving forward? Well, I think we are in a very bad position here. We are in a precarious situation. You're right. The negativity is rewarded and the negativity is growing exponentially. So it is our best interest and our only hope of salvation to teach our children that the reward for doing good is doing good. Okay? Not doing good and looking for attention. We need to teach our children to not be narcissistic, self centered, egocentric kids, and we need to let them know that it's kind of one of those things where one of the things we need to teach our kids is you need to be happy with yourself. You need to be able to love yourself. You need to be proud of who you are and not look for validation outside of yourself. That's the problem. We are now in this Facebook era, this social experiment where we put our stuff out with the hopes of getting some kind of fulfillment or some kind of validation. Where really what we should be doing is the things we're sharing is because we want to enrich other people's lives, service other people. If we do things in service of others, things just get better. If we do things in service of ourselves, then things get more negative, right? The only thing for the self that is important is to be able to love yourself and, heal yourself. That is fine. But look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. These attention whores, that's a bad situation. So I don't like it. I think it's a bad situation. Okay. Let's get some more here. Johnny Ball, what's the best piece of advice your dad, stepdad ever gave you growing up? Own it. You do it, you own it. You fuck up, you own it. No matter what, you take responsibility for your actions. You do something, that's on you. That was what he taught me, which was the sad hypocrisy. Grim Reaper asks, what was the greatest thing that happened to me besides starting a family? Wow. The greatest thing. Fuck. You might have stumped me there, Grim. I don't know. I still don't think I've achieved that yet. I don't think I've achieved it. I don't have anything that I consider great in my life that I've achieved thus far. My family and my wife are pretty much the only things that are the things that I look at as like amazing. So yeah, I could point to little things like I wrote a book. I'm writing books. I got a card game I put out, but those don't feel great to me, to be honest with you. Maybe the channel here and the fact that I can reach out, affect people in a positive way. I'm learning things from you guys, and it's a very cool collaborative environment. So maybe the channel might be the great thing right now for me. I think it has the potential to grow into some really cool shit. So yeah, that's it. Tenchi asks, what are the origins of the Angry Jackalope and of Steve, Randy, and Damien? Oh, they're all the same. The Angry Jackalope is me. this is not a character that I play. It's Rob Ricks. So, you know, the I don't. So all the characters were basically derivative of my personality. They're just different parts of who I am. Starting to get fucking hot out here. I'm gonna have to cut this pretty quick here. Wingman 105, briefs or boxers? Briefs. Prepper Potpourri. Have you ever attended a Comic Con? Yes. San Diego Comic Con several times. The Salt Lake City Comic Con 3 or 4 times. Dana Keith Verver. Of all the desktop publishing software you use, Adobe, Photoshop, etc., which one is the favorite? Photoshop by far. Tactical, Playboy, how old are you? I am 44, going to be 45 this August. So August 29th, I will be 45. Mikhail Yahuwah. When can you do a new fixed blade, chopping, pounding, ripping, cutting nose off a pig knife, kick-ass review? Actually, I did quite a few after this came out, so you probably saw 3 in that main time. Yeah, there's a Lyra 1956 asked a question about roadkill, using gloves, cooking it, but what about making jerky? Answer to that is I have no idea. Magic Ghost, what are your tattoos? Do all of them have symbolic meaning or representations of anything? If so, what? Yes, they do, and I have a video for it. If you go to my channel, just search tattoos, you'll see it. Brooke, if you could change anything about yourself or life, what would that be? I'd be more healthy. I'd have better health. Matthew Sessions, last question. Flying squirrel or lazy lion? Oh, shit. I wish I was healthy enough to do flying squirrel. The Great Houdini, can you put budget, famous folder, fixed blades through your own hell challenge like Ozark Tan, Flipper, Mora, Gonzo's, the stuff people seem to love, click on videos about on YouTube? Also, how the fuck did the level of badassery you possess reach such a high level? Yes, I can. I'm already in the plans of doing some of the budget folders. I don't know. I don't consider myself having epic level of badassery. I just like to do this shit and like to have fun with you guys. Bogo, I'm not going to try to say your whole last name. How are you? I'm hanging in, brother. I'm hanging in. Matthew Sessions again. What would you tell your 21, 25-year-old self to do and not to do, knowing what you know now? Motherfucker, keep working out, keep in shape, stop fucking off, and really focus on your goddamn health. Javier, and if you ever get your hands on a top seal Eagle 111, put a fucking lanyard on it. Okay, Bailey. Can you do SXB versus M4X Punisher video? Why do you love knives? That's my question. Yes, I just finished an SXB versus the M4X Punisher. That will be coming out pretty soon. I'll give you a hint, the SXB one. Why do I love knives? You know what? There's something about a good knife that just, you know it is a tool that can do a multitude of things as well as keep you safe. So that's why. 47 KCR, King or Kuntz? Kuntz. I like Kuntz better as an author. Houseboat Rob, what was the most labor-intensive job you've ever had? Most labor-intensive. Well, there's physical labor would be working in a warehouse. I worked in a warehouse for a company called Montgomery Ward's back in the day, and we had to pull from shelves, get out to the customers waiting in a waiting area for like large box items. We had to unload trucks, things like that. So that was probably the most physical labor intensive. The most mental labor intensive job that I'd ever done was the Street Warriors card game. That was by far I put 3,000 hours into that particular job in a 1 month, no, 2 month period of time. I think that's right. No, it's more than 2 months, probably 3 or 4 months. Yeah, I put about 3,000 hours in about 4 months. So yeah, that's that. So that's all the questions there. So if you guys have more questions, ask it below. Now, I think I said in the video I was going to pick one that was going to be a winner. Probably the one that was really good. Yeah, Grim Reaper. What was the greatest thing that happened to you besides starting a family? That one was pretty tough. So you're the winner, Grim. I need you to contact me. Send me an email to creator at angryjackalope.com. Yeah, send me your thing. Say, hey, I'm Grim Reaper. Here's my address, and I'm gonna send you something, a little something. All right, guys, that's it for now. If you like it, please subscribe. Tell all your friends far and wide. For now, I'm getting the fuck out of this garage. It's starting to get fucking hot. Until next time, please be good to each other.